I am 4 months and 6 days alcohol free. And for anybody who's thinking about quitting, I'm going to tell you something. Nothing magical or fantastical is going to happen overnight. But if you stick with it long enough, you will start to think clearer over time. You know, I remember when I was first quitting, I always had like this foggy feeling most of my days. And it would take quite a while for it to wear off, you know. But having quit all this time, my mind is a lot sharper. I also remember, my energy levels when I was drinking. They would always, they would always fluctuate up and down. I would never have a consistent energy level. I know that I always got a boost of energy whenever I drink. I'd get all that sugar rush, stuff like that. But these days, my energy is consistent. I don't have a whole lot of ups and downs. It doesn't feel like a roller coaster inside of me anymore. Not at all. I remember when I was drinking that I always felt like a slave to the alcohol. Most everything, at least towards the end of the day. But I'd start thinking about it early on in the day too. But most everything with regards to my thoughts towards the end of the day was revolved around alcohol. If I couldn't go certain places because maybe they didn't drink or something, I didn't go. Things like that, right? My decisions never really felt like they were mine. But these days it's not like that. I know that my decisions are mine. I live a very purposeful and intentional life, you know. So, and I remember thinking when I thought about quitting drinking that, I was going to be missing out on, I don't know what really. Looking back on it now, I haven't missed out on anything. I haven't lost anything. If anything, it sounds like really corny, but I've found myself. Like I've really gotten to know myself really well in these last 4 months. It's very active out here in my backyard. But I've gotten to know myself really well in these last 4 months. And so if you're thinking about quitting, just remember something, okay? You don't need to have forever figured out. Really all you need to do is really focus on just winning today, okay? You can get through the day. And if thinking about the day seems like it's too daunting, just get through the moment, okay? Just focus on winning today, and we'll worry about tomorrow, okay? Anyhow, these are just some thoughts I was having. This video journal, I think, would probably keep me more consistent and help me to continue practice being on camera and speaking and things like that. That's another thing. It's not easy when you're not used to talking to people, especially like, random strangers about personal things. I can have a conversation with anybody about almost anything. But when it comes to talking about, myself or things that I'm working on, I usually try to keep that pretty close to the chest. My life has conditioned me to be a little leery of sharing my goals and things that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to grow, and if that makes me uncomfortable, then that means I'm probably growing if I'm sharing these things with you guys. But anyway, I've got to get to work. I paint houses for a living, and they're not going to paint themselves. And as you can hear, everybody's already working. Construction's going. Everyone's out there trying to make a living and make sense of this world. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day on purpose, okay? God bless you. Let me know if you like this better than my other videos. I'm sure that you do. I hate them. Trying to learn how to be on screen is not very easy. This feels more natural, and I think I'll try to stick with this format here. Anyways, you guys stay alcohol free if you can, okay? God bless you. I'm out of here.